Hey guys, how are you? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I hope you're doing good so far and you're enjoying the show. This session is all about a very interesting topic, and I really like games very much. We have our Xbox, and I'm sure you already have tasted various games. And this session is all about the gaming and OpenAI. So I'm sure you already have got an idea about it. My name is Manish Sharma. I'm a principal product manager in Cosmos DB engineering team. I'm working as a ninja and then product manager and associated with Cosmos DB for the last 5 years. And I have total 19 plus of experience in the industry. Um, I specializes in graph database in which is very much relevant for AI. I did my MTech, which is primarily on operational and analytical graph databases, and I have authored a book on Cosmos TV for Mongo developers. I'm based in IDC Noida. Whenever you come by, you will be more than happy to have a catch up. Thanks. So let's dive into Cosmos DB is an AI-ready database, and you already know about this information. It is highly scalable and have low latency and real-time database. And one of the best thing about Cosmos DB, it has a mission-critical reliability. So 5 nines. I think this should ring a bell. If not, one of the of course these are the primary reason why OpenAI have selected Cosmos DB as their choice of database. Azure Cosmos DB is having um, phenomenal scalability, and it can handle any amount of scale, so to say. Before we jump into, I just wanted to give you a little bit of quick check. So we have very in OpenAI scenarios, we have multiple type of concepts. Vector database, you already know that it stores vectors and data together. And Cosmos DB, because it's a database, so you can easily store both the data together. And what is the benefit you will be getting? I'll be talking about it soon. And then and it's a RAG pattern, which is fully supported in Cosmos DB. You can store stat history, etc. And one of the best thing is you can actually do a semantic caching. And there are I think you already know about these concepts about RAG and vector embedding, etc. So I just wanted to touch base on this. There are multiple use cases for vector embeddings. Could be answering questions, anomalies, searching for similar content, etc. So these are really important thing when it comes to providing contextual responses to your end user, and make sure that whenever user is interacting, you are very much having a to and fro, like you're providing the information as well as you are getting the information, so that next time when you need to approach your end user, you'll be able to have a proper responses generated by the system itself. So there are multiple type of indexes we support. We have IVF, we have HNSW, and we also have disk ANN. These are very critical patterns. HNSW is only available on M40 and above right now, and the slow, we'll be opening the gates for M30 and above very soon. So that's a thing we have in the roadmap. So vector indexing is something that we are planning to launch in the build 2024. That's going to have in-memory index, on disk index, very etc. And I believe one session is already have done on Fabric Conference in 2024. So Cosmos DB, I mean, I'll straightforward jump onto the Cosmos DB for Mongo v4. So there are multiple additions we have done. We have added free tier, we have added bustable, and we are very much proud to announce that we have added a lot of mission critical features which are enterprise making enterprise ready. So for example, like private link, and you have many different clusters, etc. Those are available. It's AI ready database. meaning that it has a vector search capability. HNSW is already there. We have various plugins support. And last not the least is basically integration with OpenAI Studio. So you can just go to these URLs and you'll be able to try this out. We have other flavors to it. We have Apache Cassandra, PG-SQL already supporting it. And for Cassandra MI is already there in the public preview. KPMG KimChat is one of the implementation which is done in early 2023, and it's KPMG Australia who does that. They have created using vCode, and the company also have validated the search quality, and because they used Cosmos TB, so it actually jumped from the accuracy jumped from 50 to 91%. That's what they that's what it was measured by KPMG. So quickly, I just wanted to give you generative AI application which is using RAG pattern, and that's the flow. So you have, first of all, you need to have embedding API. OpenAI provide you two models. So you can have chat, completion API, and then you have embedding models. So both the models, if you deploy, then they will give you different flavors altogether. Once you get the embedding from OpenAI, you will be able to push it to vector store, and you can have chat completion API to give you the real-time responses. So I'm sure that you have already gone through this. Now I'll quickly jump to my topic, which is NPC. And if you have already played the games, NPC is by default the example is there are multiple storytellers who actually come, and when you're playing the game, so you're moving to phases from one level to another level, you automatically get those NPCs who are helping you, providing the information. But in reality, these are not. Theoretically, they're helping hand, they are providing information, but in reality, it's not. They are sometimes boring, useless, and always people skip them. Me myself actually, when I'm playing games, most of the time I'm just doing skip, and then collect my rewards. Move to the next things, because the problem is that you have a very constrained NPCs. They're fully tied up, saying, hey, this is what I am, and this is what I am. So when you look for more interesting scenarios, you talk to. So let's say if they have already narrated the story. Now you have few questions you wanted to ask, or let's say as a game developer you wanted to provide a contextual paid add-ons to the player, so that player can pick up. It's not like you're just bombarding them. Okay, hey, purchase sword, purchase something, purchase X, purchase Y, and you're done. But instead of that, if we can have some contextual, we understand the behavior, we understand the aggression, or the responses of player, will be able to provide a better choice of add-ons, and it will have a high probability that people will buy it, and they will be able to use it for their use. So let's create the story. So we have created three players profile. This is just an example I'm trying to give. So first is you already, just to give you an idea that what is the player profile look like. I have just created this fiction out of fictions. So if it is matching to something, please excuse, and this is completely coincidental. Look at this character Train. This character has a specific relationship with the NPC. I'll speak about the NPC. So they have, let's say, blacksmith. They have this guy is friendly with blacksmith. They have innkeeper, neutral, which is hostile, etc. So these are the messages which I have created for the demonstration purpose. So let's say if we have three NPCs, we have blacksmith, Morgana, the which we have innkeeper. Then these three guys have certain type of dialogues. So they may have hostile dialogues, they have neutral dialogues, they have friendly dialogues. And what I did is actually I have connected this piece. So if you see here, so if player train is connected with blacksmith and try to talk to this particular NPC, they will always get a friendly response. And then there is a player relationship with Lyra. It is actually a hostile relationship. Okay, so I'm just pausing and I'm switching over to the real implementation. So how we do that? So first of all, we need to create indexes. You have already seen the sample data. We have pushed the sample data here, and then we have created this vector index. Then what you need to do is you need to write a little bit of code, and I'll do one thing. I'll just quickly glance through the code. So this is my demo. What I did is actually I have created this particular demo. And what I have done is all the messages which I was showing previously, these are all vectorized. So name, message, and dialogue, I picked all three together, pushed it to OpenAI's embedding API, got the vectors, and then have stored the vectors alongside. So that's the power of Cosmos TB. So let me show you first of all quickly that where I've stored this here. So give me a second. Yeah, this is where we are. And you can see that I have some player profile and I do have some messages, and every message now has dialogues, they have NPC ID, name, and then have a vector implementation. So if I go back, and by the way, you may have noticed there's a problem in my example. So what I did is when I'm creating a vector index, I should have provided a dimension as 1563 instead of 3. So those of you who have already catch, you are bang on. Okay, so let me go through this particular demo. So here we have selected the NPC whom we wanted to interact, and after that, based on the relationship with an NPC, we have got the response, and then we can get the information. So let me do one thing. Let me quickly start this application. Okay. Perfect. So I got the black screen here. Perfect. So let's start with train. And train wanted to speak to, for example, blacksmith. And the question is, how are you? A very basic question. And let's see what answer we got is what can I do for you? And this is a neutral type of dialogue because the relationship between blacksmith and train was a neutral relationship, and that's why this guy got so a response. Oh no, this is not the case. The relationship is not neutral. This is a friendly relationship. So what was the problem? The problem is that we have not used the filter. So we have a in the search, we have a case where we can use the filter and without the filter. So if you see here, and I'm sure you have noticed that what I'm doing is I'm actually doing a Cosmos search and have vector. Those vectors are basically I'm providing, and they are without filters. So if I just comment those filters and I just say, this is my case, and then what I did is I actually added a relationship as a filter. Now let me see what I got. Perfect. So let me use train again. And this time I'm also talking to blacksmith and I'll say, how are you? Now, this is the kind of response I got because what it understand now, it's basically because the relationship is more friendly. That's why it's getting the response. So let's go with Lady Yellowin and go to the blacksmith again. And this time my question remains same. However, my profile got changed. So this time it is neutral because this is a neutral responses, and my my response got the better uh, uh, you know um, similarity score. So if I go to my um, relationship diagram, I got the friendly response, I got the neutral response. Let me go with a very interesting one, which is Lyra. So if I just go with Lyra, and I have blacksmith, and I ask the same question, my question is not changing, but this time it is a hostile dialog because the relationship is hostile. So this is the power of RAG pattern, because what we are doing is we are actually using vector database and using the RAG pattern right now. So this is when we are basically chatting about using when we are talking about vector database only, and we are primarily using OpenAI for embedding. Second, which is very useful demo, is basically, in fact, the chat demos where we can understand what is the behavior of story narration. So let's say I have a NPC which is telling you the story. Now, what you can do, you can use OpenAI plus vector database to basically store the profile. So let's go with Rain. And this guy have told me the story. Let's say if I wanted to understand who started the battle. So if I just ask this question, okay, one second. Yeah, so you provide the context, and then what happens is that whatever chat I'm pushing, this chat is already there, stored in the chat history, so that you can perform all of your chat and analysis thereafter. Okay. Yeah, these are the responses I got. So we already demonstrated two patterns here: vector database based execution and providing the context to the chat patterns. Second, we have selected the pattern where you are providing the context from your existing chat history. Apart from that, the profile of your user, and then further deep down, you are storing those chats so that you will do a better profiling. Here, we are providing the offer $6,000 for free for 90 days, and you can try out. And I'll be uploading these information in the blog, and you can definitely search around, and you can connect me on my LinkedIn ID. And thank you so much for joining this session. I hope you like it. Thank you.